Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Waterbreak. You know what I mean? This time I got my man Jimmie out here with me. Jimmie, what's really good?
What's going on, Rob? I see you got your Philly gear. I ain't gonna even, they look good game one, so I'm gonna let you rock that. So let's talk about these other games right now.
And of course, my name is Big Philly Rob. Let's get it on and popping. So Jim, let's talk about the Eastern Conference now. We got two more series that we can get to talk about. And I want to talk about the big series. Let's start with that. Let's start with the Celtics and the Nets. You saw the game. Game one was wild ending, back and forth. Everybody gave it all on the court. My man, who do you think is going to win this series? How many games? And you got to give me an X factor.
I'm going Brooklyn, 6 games. Everybody talking about the game yesterday that the Celtics won. They barely won. KD had a horrible game, and they barely won. So I don't expect KD to have another game like that. I know he's going to come with it. And Kyrie is the X factor for me. That the way Boston fans mess with him, Kyrie, one of them players, he get off on that. So I think he want that smoke. I think he going to give it to him every game. And if Ben Simmons give them the man you hate the most, if he comes back game 4, game set match is over. I think Brooklyn won't play as bad as they did game 1. So I'm just not impressed with Boston. You know what I'm saying? Any team with Marcus Smart, I ain't feeling them. So I got the Brooklyn in 6, man. I got Brooklyn.
Yo, come on, man. Marcus Smart is,
a hack.
He's that dude can defend. He's probably top 5 on defense in the NBA and probably one of the best defensive teams, if not the best defensive team. And like they always say in football, defense wins championships. There's a reason why KD couldn't get it going in Boston. They can defend and they can seriously move without they can seriously switch on the half court. Like, man, watching that Celtics defense on Sunday and watching them switch so flawlessly disrupted Brooklyn big time, especially KD. He couldn't get it going because he had a hand in his face all the time. And if they can continue to play like this, they do have home court advantage. I'm going to go with Boston, but it's literally a toss-up. It's going to be 7 games. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be interesting. Every game is going to go down to the last minute. I don't know what else to say, man. That game was so wild. And to lose like that to a layup, literally a layup with less than 10 seconds to go, that's got to be low-key demoralizing for Brooklyn, man, because they had a great game. Both teams played great. Exceptional game. I just think that winning like that, and if you continue to defend like that, and also, I also suffer from a bad back. I don't know if this man, I don't know what to believe whatever news come out of with Ben Simmons. All I hear is excuses from his camp. But if he really has a bad back, I don't expect a prime Ben Simmons to be out there playing when, in Boston, they're going to get on his ass too.
Well, I think with KD, I think just Boston playing physical threw him off a little bit.
Yeah.
KD gonna make the adjustments to that. And I'm not even worried about him. You talk about hands in his face and all that. I'm looking for KD to get 40 next game.
Ooh.
Book it.
Yo, and I said it.
I'm looking for him to get 40.
Okay. I mean, let's be real here. Father Time is undefeated and he's 1 year older. You know what I mean? And he's played a lot of minutes.
Predict KD get 40 next game.
All right, let's see that. That'll be. Yo, I want to see that. They need that. If they want to win, they need 40 and 30 from 40 from KD, 30 from from this guy, from Kyrie, and then the bench to get the job done. So I don't know.
I'm expecting Drummond to get at least 12 rebounds.
Oh, he probably get 15.
That was 15, but that was for my betting purpose because that's what I want to do on FanDuel. But I'm gonna give him 12. I'm gonna give him 12.
That's what's up. That's interesting, man. Drummond is gonna get all the rebounds. There's no way Boston is gonna out rebound the Nets. Now let's be real too. Like the Nets don't play any defense. You know what I mean? They're not good on defense.
I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to give you a Jimmie exclusive.
All right.
KD going to flirt with a triple-double.
Ooh. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
KD
That's that pancake sizzling on the fucking – yo. All right.
KD going to flirt with a triple-double.
All right. Yo, that series, that's probably the best series in the Eastern Conference. But now – there's another series in the Eastern Conference that's low-key, like, decent. Atlanta and Miami. I mean, let's face it, this guy didn't have a really good game, but I think that game drained him from that game against from the play-in. I'm talking about Mr. Balding. Trae Young. He's still balding. I don't care.
Yeah, he got some of that LeBron in him. I got you.
Dude looking like a grape lollipop with some hair in it. I mean, look, I'm going to go with Miami. They just have the coaching staff to do it. I think Atlanta will put up a fight. There's no way Kevin Huerter is going to come in and just go out lights out against Miami. Miami's going to figure it out. They'll put people on him. Trae's going to be Trae. He'll either give you 40 or he'll give you 12. And what? He scored 8 points in that last game. He didn't get it going. He will get it going because he will feed off the crowd, especially on the road. You know what he did to the Knicks last year, but this is the problem. Miami is not the Knicks. They know how to win. They can figure it out and go from there. So who do you have in this series? How many games? Give me an X factor.
Man, I got this going. 5 games. Miami. They up there looking like a 1994 New York Knicks, man. All they doing is Jimmy Butler acting like Xavier McDaniel and was with Anthony Mason. He trying to fight everybody. He always trying to punk somebody, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he trying to do to Trae Young, punk him, get in his head.
Mm-hmm.
I think Trae gonna have one of those games where he just go off.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting them to get one, probably game 3 in Atlanta, but Miami too much for him. They're too physical for him. Then Capella might not play the rest of the series, so now Bam can just go haywire on them. So I think Miami too strong for them. 5 games. I'm giving that 5 games tops.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to go with 6 games. Miami's going to win in 6. X factor definitely is going to be Bam Adebayo, especially with Clint Capella not being there. There's no way that Atlanta's going to have an answer for him. No way, man. He's going to go out, dominate. Defensively, he's going to protect the rim. He's going to do all the dirty work, and he'll probably give you 15, maybe 18 points.
Exactly.
Each game this season. You know what I mean? We all know Tyler Herro's going to do his thing. We all know Jimmy Butler's going to do his thing. But it's going to be all Bam Adebayo. He's going to dominate, man. It's going to be 6 games. I think they're going to win 2 games in Atlanta, the Hawks, and then they'll go back. Miami's just going to murder them at home. It's going to be a wrap.
Oladipo done came back too, though. Don't forget Oladipo came back. So he
nice, but that's a long time to be out, especially when you come back.
He get him more options. That's all I'm saying.
He get him more options. No question. When you got people like Hero and Oladipo outside of Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, tells you everything. And Duncan Robinson had a big game too in that game 1. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, Miami's doing it right. I wish the Sixers were structured like that. You know, God damn it.
Got,
fucking Glenn Rivers.
Then you still got the guy I think chokes in the playoffs more than More than James Harden. Still got Kyle Lowry. He good for a game.
Yeah, I mean, that's why. You're right, though. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to pay him to come to Philly, because he disappears in the playoffs. He had like one good playoff when he was with Kawhi, because he had no pressure on him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. But this is the thing. He don't need to perform much. He don't need to do a lot. He just need to, like, be himself, quote unquote.
Do nothing.
Just give him like 15 points and a couple assists, and you're good. You did your job.
Right.
No pressure on him. None. But, yo, they paid a lot for his ass.
Ain't no way.
Way too much.
No way.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the show. Jimmy, you got any shout-outs for anybody out there?
You know, after every show I do, I shout out Love 1030. Plus, you can check me on my own show, Talking Sports with the Know-It-All. I'm talking everything, sports, boxing, NFL, NBA. We talking everything. This week, we're going to talk about the NFL draft coming up and who should pick who. I'm going to have my clown section when I clown the Bears, because I know they're going to make a dumb mistake. So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can check me out anywhere. Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls. Go ahead, Rob.
That's what's up, man. Yo, I got some shout-outs. I got to shout out my homeboy Chris back in the island. Much love for you, man. My homeboy Allen back in Philly. You know what I mean? My homeboy Slava over there, man of Young. Philly all day, every day. You know what I mean? And you can also catch us on Facebook and YouTube on Open Gym Sports and Culture. You can also catch us on Twitter and Instagram, OG Sports and Culture. Yo, and you can find us on podcast form at The Ball, Chicago Sports. And this is powered by the OOC. And, yo, Waterbreak, baby. You know what I'm saying? We quenching your thirst. We're giving you snippets of basketball, all sports out there. You figure, do me? My name is Philly Rob. Jim, you know how it is. Shout out to everybody, man. Philly all day, every day. Shout out to the people out there in Chicago doing it big.
Sox, baby.
All right? Go Phils. We'll see you next time.
Bulls losing in 4. Holla back.